Facebook's parent company Meta has been slammed with a $102 million fine in the European Union. The penalty imposed by EU's top privacy regulator, the Irish Data Protection Committee, for an alleged privacy lapse. According to reports, the social media platform stored users' passwords in plain text, which had no encryption or protection, making users in the EU potentially vulnerable to unauthorized access. The fine comes after a 5-year-long probe triggered by Meta's own disclosure of the issue to the watchdog in 2019. While the tech giant publicly accepted the incident at the time and the DPC confirmed that the passwords were not accessed by any external parties, however, the breach did represent a violation of user privacy and data protection regulations. Responding to the over $100 million penalty, Meta responded, and I quote, "We took immediate actions to fix this error. There is no evidence that these passwords were abused or accessed improperly. We proactively flagged the issue to our lead regulator, the Irish Data Protection Commission, and have engaged constructively with them throughout this inquiry." And my colleague Sumita is now joining us on this story. Sumita, big embarrassment for Meta, who has been fined with the $102 million, that too in a privacy case. Tell us more about this case.
Yes, in fact, Meta has, and of course, many other big tech companies have always maintained that they take the privacy of consumers with utmost importance. And this, remember, is coming in, like you said, as a huge embarrassment for the company, as it has been hit with a hefty $100 million fine by the European Union, which has been pretty strict with respect to antitrust rules or rules related to big tech companies and how they operate in the geography. Now, the Irish Data Protection Commission, which is European Union's top privacy regulator, they took this action after an investigation revealed that Meta had stored users' passwords in plain text format without proper encryption. Now, important to also note that Meta has over and over again claimed that, and with respect to WhatsApp, and that if you remember in the case that happened with WhatsApp in India, they maintained that everything is encrypted, all the chats are encrypted. So that really puts a lot of questions on how, Meta is storing users' data. Because if this is happening, then this actually means that if anyone had access to the database, they could easily read those passwords. And that really puts the new users at risk of unauthorized access. This, remember, is also coming in after a 5-year investigation that it was triggered by Meta's own admission of the issue back in 2019. And, Meta now has released a statement reportedly claiming that they acted quickly to resolve the issue and that they've been cooperating with the regulators throughout the inquiry. In fact, I'd like to quote from the statement. They say that we took this immediate action to fix this error, and there is no evidence that these passwords were abused or accessed improperly. We proactively flagged the issue to our lead regulator, the Irish Data Protection Commission. That's what the statement read. Remember,
Right.
The Irish Data Protection Commission has become the main regulator, and this is for all US-based tech companies that are operating in Europe. This recent fine really adds to a series of penalties that Meta has faced in the recent years.